For my students, I like to offer different opportunities for self-directed learning in both Writers Workshop and in science. One of the main things that I've been doing this year is offering project-based learning opportunities in science. Currently, my students have been doing an erosion in their own backyard project where they had their opportunities to go out and look for erosion in their backyards so that they could be more self-directed and look for specific examples of erosion and find out ways that they can dig a little bit deeper and look for something that would be of interest to them. And I think that that's what makes learning even more important, so that it's something that not only are they learning some things specifically and improving their skill set in the classroom, but then they're actually taking a learning opportunity outside of the classroom and looking for something that is specifically interesting to them and improving their skill set and looking for their own interests.
Can you talk a little bit about what students have done that has been of their own interest with that project?
What I found is once they learned their skill set within the classroom, what they did is they started to research something based on what we worked with some geoengineers out of Washington, and they talked about the different activities that they do as professionals. They talked about, we talked to different engineers and what their different careers were, and then our students found what they were interested in. So they talked about the different erosion paths that were possible, like as far as landslides, some of the basic erosion that could be happening in backyards, and then they talked about also some of the things that could be happening that were local with Pewaukee Lake. So then the kids went out and they looked in the own things that could be possible for what they could find, and then like some of the kids looked at Pewaukee Lake, some of the kids looked at something really simple as far as like drain pipes, and then what they did is they put that into their own individual projects, and then they brought that back to the classroom. And what I found is the projects seemed a lot more interesting to the kids because they could do their projects based on their own interests, based on what I taught them starting with the classroom, and then they could branch out based on what they wanted to research from their community and from what they were learning on their own interests.